Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for the Thunder, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. When it comes to these 2 teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. Holmgren. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
George for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these 2, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. 5 on the clock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Outside Maxey. With the floater. The 3 from Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. Back to Embiid. Fades back. Hartenstein pulls it in.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, SGA. The 3 ball. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
I'm talking about Jalen Williams. What excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
76ers trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Outside, Williams. Dort finds Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Over Oubre. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Pass to Embiid. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein, shooting 1.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Thunder leading by 8. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 9 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
When I look at the 76ers, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Here's Edgecombe. Still no points. For 3, George. He buries it from 3.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
From deep, SGA. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Oubre. He's covered by Holmgren. It's tipped. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid, a screen on Williams. George for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
To the wing on the left. Maxey against SGA. Pass to Dort. Outside, SGA. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams' shot is good.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Outside Maxey. Embiid, high post. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number 1. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Now here's Holmgren. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 7. Here's Embiid. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Back to Maxey. Over Gilgeous-Alexander, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 7 points.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Pass to Wallace. Now Williams. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Second, the Thunder.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Wiggins outside. Now Wallace. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. It's Grimes on the wing. SGA covering. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
76ers trail by 5. Here's Barlow. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded by Hartenstein. From 7 feet away, Embiid misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Williams looking around. Pass to SGA. Baseline jumper, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Oubre finds Maxey. Into the lane. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 76ers also with a sub. George is checked in. Maxey, no good on the free throw. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George outside. There's a screen. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now Williams. 15 points in the game. Wallace outside. There's the triple. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Embiid, a screen on Williams. George passes to Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
That free throw's good for Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Both free throws good from Maxey. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. George against Williams. From deep, Holmgren. He drops it from range. Holmgren's got 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Maxey passes to George. 1:21 left to play in the first. The kick out to Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 16 points for Tyrese Maxey.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Here's Mitchell. There's the block. George against Williams. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Here's Barlow. Pass to Maxey. Takes a 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Wiggins with a screen on George. Here's Williams. And the basket is good. He's got 17.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Maxey. Pass to George. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
George against Williams. Now Holmgren. With 2 seconds left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the open. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. They've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Jared McCain. Paul George out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. Mitchell misses. 76ers trail by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. George, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Wallace outside. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Grimes. Wing shot on the way. And again, it's Philadelphia. Here's Mitchell. No points yet. Holmgren outside. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. Double team on Drummond. George outside. It's McCain on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder leading by 4. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
And Wiggins drops them both. 76ers trail by 6. Outside McCain. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 14 points for the game.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. The 76ers, 4th. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Both teams are very disruptive defensively. They challenge ball handlers, roam the passing lanes, and basically create havoc.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside McCain. George outside. The 3-ball. They get it again. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
I like Grimes mixing it up on the glass. He's got the size. Go get a second chance opportunity.
Wallace outside. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Edgecombe. George outside. Here's Edgecombe. Three-pointer. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
Right now for the Thunder, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Embiid, a screen on Dort. Here's Grimes. hits the trifecta. Grimes has got 7.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
They set a pick. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Edgecombe. No made baskets yet. Philadelphia moving it around. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Here's Mitchell. No points so far. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. They set the pick. They need this. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort outside. There's a screen. And here is Williams. Launches it. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
George, no good. Thunder trail by 4. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Now here's Mitchell. Holmgren right side. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Joel Embiid. That's his second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wallace, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell.
Boy, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
Pass to Grimes. George outside. Clock at 6. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-5 run. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court. It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Now here's SGA. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Maxey passes to George. And it's all from three-point range.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Maxey against SGA. Screen by Embiid. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Quentin Grimes is a guy that brings tremendous physicality to the game. Prototypical 3-and-D type of guy.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he hits the first of 3. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Mitchell's subbed in for Wallace. The 76ers also with a sub. Barlow's checked in. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Grimes. And here's Maxey outside. Knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 22.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's SGA. He's got 10. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
The first free throw is good. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Now here's Maxey. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Grimes' shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you, Brian.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Barlow. He's scoreless. Right wing. SGA against Maxey. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Edgecombe. Fires in the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
And the Thunder shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Barlow passes to Maxey. And there's 1:45 left in the half. High arcing shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 24 points.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Let's see the dance move. Dancing machine. You need dance lessons.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Mitchell. Philadelphia also making some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Barlow. And it's George in for Grimes. A minute 29 left in the second quarter. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren from downtown. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Out left to the wing. Oubre passes to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Here's Embiid. Wide open. And here's another one for the Sixers.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Pass to Dort for three. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Hartenstein's got 9 points.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of this game.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
60 seconds.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Good.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Embiid. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Dort for 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. He's got 6.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. He gets it in there. Williams has got 21.
Yeah, Jalen Williams keeping his foot on the gas pedal here. He is staying in attack mode.
Here's Edgecombe. Right side Oubre. Here's Embiid. On target from about 13 feet. Embiid's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid against Hartenstein. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Screen by Holmgren. And here's SGA outside. Offensive board. They set the screen. Williams from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. To the right side. Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Dort grabs the miss.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
And now the Sixers on the break for the tie. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's SGA. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Now, this is what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Too many open looks from 3. Coach has got to be into them about their perimeter defense.
Now we have a chance to check the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see the teams leading in three-point shooting. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. To the left wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. Philadelphia with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 4-3. Hartenstein. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Hartenstein's got 11 points.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Pass to Williams. Outside, SGA. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Pass to Dort. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 4.
You could have predicted this. Dort's so competitive, he answers 1-3 with one of his own.
Back to Maxey. George finds Embiid. Embiid just powers his way in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 9. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
George against Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on George. Williams from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected cam? Holmgren outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. To stop the run. Dort for three. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Edgecombe. Dort defending. Hartenstein against Embiid. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. To the wing, right side. The 3 from Edgecombe. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Maxey against SGA. And here is Maxey. Give him 30. Yep, that one's good. Maxey's got 32 points.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here we go, fans.
Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 15 points.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Maxey against SGA. Maxey. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. SGA with it. 19 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for OKC. SGA passes to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Maxey, and that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected cam. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Wiggins in for Jalen Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid, and Barlow subbed in for Oubre. 76ers trail by 3. Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. Wallace pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, SGA. contact.
They're really working the paint now.
Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Takes a step back. Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And he drops the first. And the Thunder making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Good on both.
This guy's such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Grimes, the pass to George. Here's Drummond. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And here's Holmgren. Wiggins looking around. Holmgren with a screen on George. From deep, Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Maxey finds Drummond. Maxey against Mitchell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Wallace outside. Driving in. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Grimes, the pass to Barlow. Now Maxey. Watched by Wallace. Back to George. From deep. No good. Now Holmgren. He's got 13. Pass to Mitchell. Puts it up. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Oklahoma City leading by 7. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Quentin Grimes, Edgecombe out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. Dort outside, pass to Mitchell. And he lays it up and in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Embiid. The floater. Oh, wow! Embiid, so strong.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Williams from long range. No luck on that one. 76ers trail by 7. Here's McCain to the left side wing. Pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Here's Dort. To the middle. Here's Williams. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 11. Spins. Outside McCain. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by McCain. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. The bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your opponent's city.
What's up?
Williams. One shot.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Takes the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Line for the 76ers. Edgecombe taking 3 shots.
He's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girl.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Williams with the screen. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 29 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
McCain, a screen on Dort. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. 4 on the clock. Here's McCain. He can't get it to go. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
76ers trail by 7. Outside McCain. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Williams finds Mitchell. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. And McCain pulls it down.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Barlow. Now Embiid. Embiid ignores the contact and converts.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Williams with the screen. Dort, the pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Rebound by Philadelphia.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Pass to McCain. Here's Barlow. Now Embiid. Out to the wing. Over to the left wing. Embiid missing again. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Williams. From the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Paul George comes in for Barlow. Oubre, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. And it's Maxey missing. Hartenstein with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Pass to SGA. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Dort.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. At the line for 1.
Free throw's good from Maxey. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers.
What's up?
At the line for 1, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that one misses.
Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
Here's Maxey. Rejected by Holmgren.
They just continue to dominate the boards.
Dort with it. Oubre picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. At the line for one.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for OKC. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Can he keep it going? And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 19 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Out to Oubre. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Fades and shoots. Embiid misses.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
And here's Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from three. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from three.
Maxey with a screen on Williams. For three, George.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Oubre. Dort outside. There's the three. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And the Thunder lead by 13.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
George, a screen on Dort. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Holmgren against Oubre. Holmgren outside. SGA takes it himself. Dort fires. Can't get the three. 76ers trail by 13. Outside Maxey. Unloads from 13 feet. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Oubre with a steal. Now it's Maxey. Outside Oubre. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder leading by 11. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And it's in there!
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Against Embiid.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
Third personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. And there's the drive. Oh, the stuff!
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Maxey on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder leading by 13. Outside Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Now SGA for 3. And he nails it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Here's Holmgren. Outside Dort. Screen by Holmgren. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, touches it off the glass.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.